Well, welcome everyone to our Team Dare to Dream live business opportunity presentation. My name is Deborah Baska and I will be your host for this evening, and I'm very excited to share this opportunity with you. I am an 8-star, actually 3-time elite now, diamond coach with Team Beachbody, and I'm a Success Club 10 legend. And what does all that really mean? It just means that basically in the course of 3 years, I have been able to build a career, build a lifestyle, build an income that has surpassed the income that I built for 20 years in corporate America. And think about how long you're spending working at your current job or how long you plan to be there. And a lot of people, they never make 6-figure incomes in their jobs. I was fortunate that as a vice president in my company, I was making that. And to be able to leave a job like that and start doing something like this and make even more money is an absolute, like, pinch me, I can't believe this is real type of dream. But the money, while great, because my family needs my income, of course, for us to have the lifestyle we have, the money's not even the best part about it. What all of these titles and recognitions really mean is that for the first time in my life, I have freedom. I have freedom of time. I own my time. I am my own boss. I am the CEO of my business, of my life. And freedom of time means that with my kids being teenagers, one is graduating this year, that over these past 3 years, I have spent more time with them than I ever have. I worked all the way through my maternity leave, so I never have spent summer breaks and spring breaks and winter breaks and snow days and President's Days and teacher in-service days, all those days that kids get out of school. I missed all that. My kids were an adventure club. Now I have the freedom to be able to spend time with them. If they have a day off of school, I can choose to work part of the day, work none of the day, go to lunch, go to movies, go shopping, hang out, do whatever. It also means that I can choose to go to lunch with my mom, go get mani-pedis with her. And that's really important because my mom retired last year. And being able to spend such quality time with her is really important. It means that I was able to sit by her bedside last year when she was in the hospital for a week with lung cancer. I mean, I have the freedom of time to be able to really focus on my priorities. What this also means, these titles and recognitions, is that for the first time in my life, I wake up every day with a lot of passion and purpose. And like I said, I spent 20 years in corporate America. And whether it's corporate America or some other job, or you may even love your job, that's not the point. I know that I didn't wake up feeling excited about what I was about to do. I woke up with a sense of dread, with a pit of anxiety in my stomach. It really got to the point where it almost made me sick, the anxiety that I felt with my job. I don't have that anymore because I know that every day I'm doing something that makes a difference. Health and fitness, this isn't about selling a workout program. This is about helping people change their lives. And so that's why I'm so excited to share this opportunity with you, because we need more coaches to help more people. And for you to be able to have an opportunity like this, it would be a blessing in your life as well. So what are we going to do on this call tonight? I want to tell you a little bit more about Beachbody, who we are as a company. I'm going to share a little bit more about my story and some of the success stories of people on our team. And then I want to talk with you about how to get started as a coach. What do we do? How do we get paid? What does it take? Because I know those are probably the questions that are really top of your mind. So let's just take a look at how Beachbody got started. We started out as a Beachbody.com or Beachbody infomercial company, and we sold most of our products starting with P90 and P90X, name brands that you recognize. Around 2010, 2009, our president, Carl Deichler, and John Congdon, his partner, they started the Team Beachbody Network. And Team Beachbody is actually the coach side of the business. So what Carl and John found is that their customers were connecting with each other in online chat rooms. You know, back in the day before we had all the social media, there was message boards. And they found that customers were helping other customers be successful because there was a lot of credibility because that person had done the program. They had been there, done that, and people could really relate to that. It was real people helping real people. So that is then why Carl Deichler created the Team Beachbody Network. So quite frankly, when you look at all these products that we have, I mean, most of them you're probably familiar with. You've seen them on infomercials. We always have the top number 1, 2, and 3 infomercials in the infomercial market. And why that's important is that's marketing. I mean, so when you're talking to somebody about their health and fitness and you're talking about doing a P90 product or you're doing 21-day fix, chances are these people have already heard of these brands. And so, you know, you're basically telling them about something they already have some curiosity about, and you can tell them how it's worked for you. Beachbody also has the premium nutritionals. We have Shakeology. So in addition to the top well-known workout programs, all the top brands in the market, we have Shakeology, which is our flagship nutritional product. We also have some other supplements and vitamins and things like that. But Shakeology is really special because it is not just a protein shake. In fact, it is not a protein shake. It is a wellness shake. The fact that it helps you lose weight because it is 140 calories, 1 gram of fat, chock full of digestive enzymes and things that are going to help your body be at its premium best, that's a benefit that it helps you lose that weight. What it really does is help make you well, help make you healthier. And that's why I started drinking Shakeology. I started drinking it because I wanted to fuel my body. And what I found out was that, oh my goodness, after 15 years of having this little baby bump on my tummy from my kids, I have had 2 C-sections, it flattened out. It went away. And I can tell you, I've been in love with Shakeology ever since. It's also helped my husband lower his cholesterol and diabetes. So again, it's a health and wellness product. I can't stress that enough, and I hope you all have tried it. But what makes Team Beachbody really, really unique is the fact that we have the fitness and we have the nutrition. Some companies have fitness, some have nutrition. We have both, but we also have the support and the rewards. And so there's no other company like this that pulls all those things together to really give a person all the keys and tools they need for success with their programs. You know, think about it. How many people do you know that have a P90X that's been sitting on their shelf? They couldn't get through it. When you add the coach, when you add the peer support, and then you add rewards, the chance to win. You know, my husband was a $500 daily Beachbody prize winner for his physical transformation with P90X. Support, rewards, you add all that together, and people are going to have a greater chance of success. And that's what really differentiates us. The other thing I want you to know about Beachbody as a company is that we are very profitable and we are definitely on a huge growth path. And look at over from 2007 up until current. You've heard on the news them talk about recessions and economic downturns and unemployment and all these economic factors. But look at what Beachbody's doing. We are growing, growing, growing. And that is because health and wellness never goes out of style. It's something that it's recession proof, so to speak. So that's something that you need to feel really good about when you're thinking about getting involved with a company. The other thing that you need to understand is that Beachbody is financially sound in that it's founded on a non-debt basis. So it's a cash company, which again, getting involved with a company, you want to make sure that it's going to be around for quite some time. So that's a little bit about Beachbody. Let's talk about the really exciting stuff, the success stories. Here are just some examples of the physical transformations that some of the coaches on Team Dare to Dream have had. And all of these people started out as customers first. So over here in the right side, I have my husband. I mentioned him before, and we're covering up his little after picture. Then over here we have Donna. Donna is actually in the running right now for our big $100,000 prize. I mean, that is just crazy. And again, she's 50 years old, has, various illnesses, I won't say illnesses, but chronic illnesses, fibromyalgia and diabetes. And look at her now. She's healthier than she's ever been. Down here, we have David, who he is one of my neighbors actually, and he just called me up and wanted to start drinking Shakeology. That's all he did, was he just added 1 Shakeology a day. He didn't change his exercise, didn't change his meal plan, and he lost 22 pounds. And then we have Naveed down here. You can see Naveed wasn't necessarily trying to lose weight, but I remember talking to him on the phone, and he said, Deb, I want to get ripped. And I'm a kind of a lean kind of guy. I've never been able to do that. And he did P90X, drank his Shakeology, and again, he won $500 for doing that. So I think that's pretty cool. That's the rewards. That's the support, the peer support. So I told you that I would tell you a little bit more about my story. So here we are. I've been a wife for almost 20 years. I'm the mother of 3. My kids are 16, 18, and 24. And like I mentioned, I'm a former corporate exec, and I basically found my fitness again at the age of 40. I took a 10-year hiatus from fitness. And what kind of got me to that point in my life was a series of really big catalyst changes. I, shortly after I turned 40, realized I had a drinking problem. And so I got sober. And once I was sober and kind of looking at the world in a different way, I decided that I needed to make some additional changes in my life. And I wanted to find my fitness again. And I wasn't overweight, but I was actually very frail and very weak. And so my husband and I did P90X together. We started out as customers. We had amazing results. I found my fitness. I found my strength. And I found not only my physical strength, but my mental strength. I started to feel powerful again, and I started to feel more in control of my life. My husband, like I said, his story, he lost 50 pounds and got his health back. Our children, they are continuing and mimicking, I guess, what we're doing in our life. They're athletes. They drink Shakeology. They do the workouts. The whole family really enjoys the benefits that we have earned. And I say we because at this point, it is a family business. I mean, I started out working it by myself with a skeptical husband who basically said, well, if you want to do it, go ahead, but I don't think it's going to work. And then my kids just, too young to really get it. It's really a family business now because we get to go on trips every year that we have won for hitting milestones in our business. We get to work out with the celebrity trainers. It's really just become something that everybody really gets their minds around. It's very exciting to see that. My oldest son is a coach. He's 24, like I said, and then my daughter just turned 18, and she wants to be a coach as well. So, like I said, the other catalyst of change, how did I actually get from customer to coach? Well, I was approaching the 20 years of my anniversary at my company, and I had never really intended to stay there for 20 years, but somehow I found myself there. I had worked myself kind of into a safe, secure, little cozy, yet somewhat anxiety-filled rut. Making good money, had 5 weeks of vacation, living the good life. What could I do? I couldn't leave. But I was pretty unhappy with what I was doing, with where I was doing it. And I'd actually started thinking about, well, maybe I should try to go find something else. But gosh, I'm 40 years old. Who's gonna, how can I start all over? I was really quite afraid of that. Things kind of came to a head with some management changes in my company. And lo and behold, I ended up without a job. I ended up without that 20-year job, 1 month shy of my 20-year anniversary. Fortunately, 6 months before that, I had decided to become a coach. And I decided to become a coach for the discount, which many coaches do. And many very successful coaches started out that way. And I very quickly fell in love with the company. I fell in love with the positivity. I wasn't getting any positivity in my current job. I was not, like I said, looking forward to any day. And Beachbody became one of the high points of my day. I could get up and spend about 30 minutes working on Facebook, doing some work, meeting different people, getting my challenge groups lined up. Then I'd go to work. Then on my lunch break, I could, check in and see if I needed to contact any of my customers, and then I'd go back to work. And then I'd come home, and before bed, I could do a little bit more work. So seriously, I spent probably, all told, an hour, maybe 2 hours at the most of a day working on my business. I never intended to become a full-time coach after 6 months, but that's what I ended up doing. And I've been doing that now for over 3 years, and I couldn't be happier. So let's talk a little bit more about what is a coach. And first, before I say what is a coach, let's say what a coach is not. A coach does not have to be a fitness or nutrition expert. You don't have to put in full-time hours. Like I said, most coaches build their business while working a full-time job, maybe 2 full-time jobs, going to school, raising a family. I can assure you that no coach signed up to be a coach because they had a lot of free time. Absolutely none. Every single person is super, super busy. We have lawyers, we have doctors, we have nurses, we have teachers, we have bartenders, waitresses, military personnel, law officers. All gamuts of people that are in love with this business mostly because they fell in love with it as a customer, or they fell in love with it because they love the idea of being able to help people. We do have some coaches that are fitness experts. So we have fitness professionals, aerobics instructors, or Zumba instructors, or personal trainers. So you can certainly be very successful and pair Beachbody as a tool in that toolkit. But like I said, most coaches are not. We are just real people helping real people. You don't have to be really outgoing or know a lot of people. I hear that all the time. Well, Deb, I'm from a small town. None of the people here in my city are like to work out or eat healthy. We all like, biscuits and gravy and sausage and eggs. I always tell people, this is what I always say. Your business is not going to be built on who you know today, but on who you get to know tomorrow. And with social media, that makes the whole entire world your potential customer. And I can tell you that my business has been built 99% by social media, not from the relationships I have in real life, because I am an introvert. I am not an outgoing, rah-rah people person, which is why I think sitting, here and working on Facebook and doing a lot of social media work is really something that resonates a lot with me. Because I can be social with a lot of people, help a lot of people without actually being in a social situation. If that makes sense to you introverts, I'm sure it will. The other thing is you don't have to be at your ideal fitness. I hear that so often as well. But Deb, who would want me to coach them? I'm not at my fitness yet. I still have a lot of weight to lose. I still have a long way to go. And this is what I tell those people. Your journey is why people will want you to be their coach. When they see you change before their very eyes, when they see somebody that needs to lose 100 pounds, just like they need to lose 100 pounds, get up and work out every day and eat healthy and post about it and lose 5 pounds and then lose 10 pounds and then lose 20 pounds. When they see that happening, that's somebody they can relate to. That's somebody they can relate to. That's someone that they can say, I know they understand what I'm going through because they have gone through it themselves. You also don't have to have had an amazing weight loss story. I myself have not. My story is different. My story resonates with different people. Yes, I do help people that need to lose a lot of weight. But again, I like to share that we all have a story and we need to respect where each person is coming from as far as what our ideal fitness is. So there are so many ways you can help people. Let me just get to the last one right here. You don't have to be good at sales. In fact, if you love sales, if that just really trips your trigger, then perhaps you might want to go look at doing something else, because we don't sell stuff. We share a lifestyle. We share what we do. We inspire people. We help people. We are not in the sales business. There is no coach that woke up and said, I want to go sell today, because I can tell you most everybody I talk to, including successful coaches, are the same way as me. I tried to sell. I had to sell for a period of time in my old job, and I was terrible at it, and I hated it, and it made me sick at my stomach when I had to do it. So I can assure you, I would not have gotten involved with a company that I felt like I was selling something every day. That would not be what I would do. I also say there's a lot of, I think a lot of the reason that, this really resonates with a certain type of person too is that, yes, we do have products that are for sale. But, these products are things that can really help people. We're not just selling stuff. We're not selling jewelry and candles and chip dip and can openers and all these other things, which great products, great companies. But I know for me, I would feel like I was just selling stuff. With Beachbody products, I really feel like I'm helping somebody change their lives, because I know it's changed our family's life. Some of the things you should be as a coach, you should definitely be teachable. You should not expect to come in and know everything. In fact, I didn't know anything about this type of business, about direct sales or multi-level marketing. I didn't know anything about that when I came in. I didn't know, I knew I liked the products, but I didn't know everything there was to know about them, but I was teachable. And the biggest piece of advice I got from my coach was just do what I tell you to do. Success leaves tracks. When you see people that are successful and have what you want to have, then do what they tell you to do. And that's exactly what I've done. And that's exactly what I bring to Team Dare to Dream as a leader of Team Dare to Dream. I'm going to bring you the systems that I have used to be successful. So be teachable and you're going to be just fine. You have to be willing to invest time in learning. And again, that's part of being teachable. And that you have to have the expectation that you're not going to know everything overnight. You're not going to grasp everything the first time you see it, but you need to be willing to invest the time to learn. You really need to have a passion for helping other people. This is really kind of a selfless job. Humility is very important because it's not about you. This is about you. It's about the people that you're talking to. It's about what do they need. Listening skills are a huge thing. And I know I've had to really improve my listening skills. It's really helped me be a better listener. You have to be a relationship builder rather than a salesperson. Health and fitness is so personal. I mean, people will share stories with you that will bring you to tears, and it will bring you so much humility in your heart that they trusted you enough. Again, somebody they just met on Facebook, perhaps. They trusted you enough to share such personal things about their life. Relationship builder, that's what you are. You're not a salesperson. You also, as a coach, need to be willing to share your story. If you're not, and again, that may not be something that you're super comfortable with right now. You think, oh man, I don't really want to do pictures and I don't want to talk about, myself, just think about it. Your story will inspire people. And I can tell you, I share a lot more now than I did when I was a new coach. So it's definitely something that you can build up to with your comfort level. Some of the benefits of being a coach. Well, of course, you get a 25% discount on your products. That's absolutely amazing. And a lot of coaches, like I said, sign up solely for getting the discount. You get to set your own work hours. I talked about how that has totally changed my life. I can't even tell you. You can be full-time or part-time. And even for full-time, we were talking the other day in our leaders group about, well, how many hours a day do you spend building your business? And these are all six-figure income earners in Beachbody, some of them even in our $1 Million Club. And there isn't one of them that spends more than 5 hours a day. And that's with huge teams of people. So again, as a new coach, expect to put in 1 to 2 hours a day, quite honestly, if you want to build a business. If you really are just kind of wanting the discount, just maybe dabble a little bit in it, then it's quite negligible, actually, the amount of time you would need to put in. The benefits of being a coach, I love being able to build my business online using all these free social media tools. I don't do house parties. I don't know any coach that does. We don't go door-to-door selling. We don't pick up the phone and do cold calling. It's just relationship building. Some people, have really big local businesses. So if you're a great face-to-face person, then by all means, build your business face-to-face, but building it online is great as well. And of course, you get to share your passion and attract people, and you get to meet amazing new people. I mean, if you're already a Beachbody fan, getting to meet the trainers, the Shaun T's and the Chalene Johnsons, that's exciting. But getting to meet other people that are as like-minded as you is pretty cool as well. So let's talk about how you get compensated as a coach. As a coach, we have a commission structure, and you will make 25% commission on retail sales. So you sell a P90X product, say for $120, you would make a $30 commission. So retail sales is one of our levels of commission. We also have bonuses for team growth, and we call that cycle volume bonuses. And this is where it gets really exciting, because the team bonus is where the big money's at, quite honestly. So you think about the people that have big teams and that have a lot of coaches under them. Those are the coaches that are typically going to be making more money. Retail sales, definitely. That's the stuff that's going to help you pay for your own product. You're going to make, a few $100s, a week or a month. You're going to be able to sock away some money for Christmas presents and start paying down some bills and, help take care of groceries. Your commission money is really that kind of money. Your full-time income money is really going to come a lot from your team volume. And so, for myself, I have a team of 800 coaches. I have personally sponsored about 100. So that's just to show you that teamwork makes the dream work. When you sign up as a coach on Team Dare to Dream, you become a part of this team of hundreds of coaches. And you don't have to sponsor all of them yourself in order to get paid this bonus for team volume. And that is a beautiful thing. We can talk definitely more about that one-on-one, but that's just kind of a little tip of the iceberg explanation. We also have some amazing other perks and rewards, trips. Like I said, my family goes on 3 to 4 trips every year now, thanks to Beachbody. We're going to Cancun in March, all paid for by Beachbody. We went on the Royal Caribbean cruise last year, all paid for by Beachbody. Going to San Diego, all paid for by Beachbody. So if you like to travel and you like to travel for free, then you'll really like that part of this. Recognition, Beachbody is so good to their coaches. And these are some pictures here of some of our new recognition products. There almost every single month, there's some kind of a reward or prize or incentive to win. Beachbody has great recognition amongst their coach and at their annual conference, which is in Nashville this year. It just makes you feel really good to be so appreciated. They also have learning and personal development, and personal development is one of our 3 vital behaviors for success. And I can tell you that alone, I would never have thought that, but that one thing has made the biggest difference in my life. In fact, I had a coach tell me one time, she said, Deb, no matter what happens with my Beachbody business, I will be forever changed by the personal development that you've had me do. And I think that is just, that's about helping you not only be a good coach, but about being a better person, a better spouse, a better friend, a better parent. And I think when a company cares about you that much, that's important to them, I think that speaks volumes as well. So now the important stuff that you're dying to know. How do you get started as a coach? Well, let's go into, let me get my notes out so I don't miss anything. One of the ways that you're going to want to get started is you're going to start with a challenge pack. A challenge pack gives you your workout program and your Shakeology and a trial membership to our Team Beachbody Club, which, oh, by the way, this is the first time I've said this on this call, but starting in March, you will have Beachbody on demand, Beachbody videos streaming as a part of your club membership. That is pretty cool. You get a challenge pack, and that allows you to waive your $49 coach enrollment fee. So normally when you sign up as a coach, it's $40. And then you can get your products at your 25% discount, your Shakeology and all that. But most coaches are going to sign up with a challenge pack so they get that coach fee waived. And then they get all of the tools that they need to get started as a coach. One of the big things about being a coach is you want to be a product of the product. So I don't have people sign up typically with just the $40 if they're not going to be using the products, because why? Who is going to want you to be their coach if you yourself are not using the products? It's a credibility issue. It's an integrity issue, right? You will have a $15.95 a month business fee, and that covers all of the things that you see here. Basically, as soon as you sign up as a coach, your business is turnkey. It is live. You have 4 websites, and they are all live. People could actually go to your website and start buying products from you right that minute. On your websites, you have not only all of your online stores so that people can purchase from you, but you have all of your business tools, your customer list, your marketing, logos and promotions, all of your customer service and tech support, all of the training and communications. Everything is all in what we call the Coach Online Office. And that is all online, all at your fingertips. So let's talk a little bit about the dollars and cents of signing up. So, I said that sometimes people like to sign up just for the discount. So let's talk about that. That's actually how my mother signed up as a coach. Shakeology costs $129.95, right? So as a coach, you get a discount, 25%, which takes your Shakeology down to $97.50. So my mom, when she said she wanted to start drinking Shakeology, I said, well, Mom, I would like you to sign up to be a coach, because that helped me with one of my goals, but it also helped her save money. Well, my mom said, well, I don't want to be a coach, the C word, that scares me. But I explained to her that you really don't have to do anything. As a coach, it's a name only. It's just basically a type of account that gives you the wholesale discount. So the coach is going to be charged the $15.95 business fee, right? It's kind of like, having a Costco membership. You don't get the discount if you don't pay the membership fee. So altogether, still $113.45. So if all you ever did as a coach was drink Shakeology, you would still be saving yourself $16 a month just from being a coach. And then think about, on top of that, what if somebody bought the new 21-Day Fix Extreme for you? Now you've not only saved money on your Shakeology, but now you've made a little extra money to put towards the products that you're purchasing. So it's pretty cool. So let's talk a little bit more about support and what you get as a coach. Well, as a coach, you're going to get training and tools. Like I said, it's all in your Coach Online Office. These are all things that Beachbody provides for you. You have communication. We have a national wake-up call every week that is recorded if you can't make it live. There's breaking news so that, whenever a new promotion comes out or something new happens, you know about it right away. And then we have our social media. We have social media pages and accounts so that you can go onto our Beachbody Facebook pages or Twitter pages or Instagrams, and there's all kinds of marketing tools and pictures that you can use and you can share with your own people. So like I said, it's a turnkey business. You yourself do not have to create any of this. You don't have to go out and get a company to design a website, to set up hosting for a URL, to create pics and graphics and things like that. It's all there for you. We even have a customer email system in your Coach Online Office so you can communicate with your customers. Turnkey business, $15.95 a month. Now, what can you expect from Team Dare to Dream? Why should you sign up with Team Dare to Dream? Well, it has been proven statistically that coaches that sign up with a strong team support system are going to be more successful. And you've certainly got that with Team Dare to Dream. We have our own private Facebook team page that is just our coaches, where you can connect with me and all the leaders on our team, as well as all the other coaches every single day. Ask questions and get information and share tips and tricks. We also have our own coach training program called Rock the Basics. And I personally lead that. Actually, I have one starting on Monday. So if you want to jump on board, get in it right now, and you can get in my February Rock the Basics program, where I teach you how to build your business using social media. I teach you how to expand your friends' network, again, on social media. I teach you how to use your time most effectively, so 30 minutes a day, 60 minutes a day, whatever you have. And I teach you how to be the very best you. Make sure you're doing your workout and drinking your Shakeology and taking care of you first and foremost. We also have weekly team calls. We have calls like this that help you share the business opportunity with other people. We have leadership training, and of course we have recognition and accountability just for our very own team. So now I've gone through all the things I wanted to chat with you about. I want you to think about coaching and what would you like to do with it? Is coaching something that you want to do? Think about who you can help. Think about it like this. Ask yourself, if you could help one person improve their life, if you could achieve your own fitness goals, would it be worth it? If you could help one other person achieve their fitness goals, would it be worth it? If you could help your family achieve some of their financial goals, would it be worth it? To pay off some debt, save for a vacation, save for the college fund, pay off the student loans, any of those things, would it be worth it for you to spend a little time doing something like this? The bottom line is that coaches have the opportunity to change lives. We even have the opportunity to save people's lives and to change your own life, your own family's life. You can become the very best you while helping others become their very best. If this sounds like something that really excites you and that you think would bring value to your life, to your day, then I would certainly encourage you to get with the coach that invited you to this call and ask more information. You can certainly post questions in our event page or hook up with me. I'll be happy to do a 3-way call with you and the coach that recommended you. But most of all, I would love to welcome you to Team Dare to Dream, and I would really love to have you in our Rock the Basics program next week. I'll talk to you very soon.